Hello everybody, Dr. Levins here, and today we're going to be talking about our excerpt from the Trout Quintet by Franz Schubert. This is a beautiful piece. I highly recommend you listen to the quartet version. The version we're working on here, this is from an arrangement for a larger ensemble, string ensemble, but it comes from chamber music, which is fun for the bass because normally we don't get to play in chamber music. There's a lot of violin quartets, there's a lot of piano quintet and quartets, but this is a real gem in the bass repertoire when it comes to chamber music. It's a delight to play. I highly recommend you look it up and give it a listen. It's a beautiful piece. So for this, we have two sharps in the piece, an F sharp and a C sharp. So that'll be a 4 on our D string to get the F sharp and a 4 on our A string to get that C sharp right there. This excerpt can be played all in first position, which eliminates any shifts for us, makes it a little bit nicer. I'll play through it. We'll talk a bit more about it. So, first off, let's just talk about a little bit of rhythm. We have a lot of da, da, dee, dee, da, and a lot of da, da, dee, da, 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 da inside of here. So we need to make sure we're subdividing and we're getting that eighth note right in the spot we want it. So we can, I'd practice a little bit counting out loud and then put it inside the brain. So it'd be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, off. So we're going to be looking for that type of rhythm. We want to get the rhythm very precise with those eighth notes. Also, hold out the notes when we get to 1, 2, 3. Hold out those half notes, the full duration. It's common that we clip them a little bit short, throws off the rhythm and unsettles the underlying current of the piece. So make sure you're holding those half notes out the whole way. Also, we want to have a big sound in here, right? This has a very big bassy sound. It's not too fast. We're at 110 for the quarter here. So make it sound big. We even get to start forte, which is nice. So bring out that forte, full note values, big bassy sound. As much bass as we can get. It's our moment to shine in this piece and we want to bring out our solo as a bassist. Inside of here as well, we have a little bit of dynamics. When we get to 32, we go from forte to mezzo forte. Now that's not very much dynamically, it's just 1 degree lower. But let's make sure we have that contrast, all right? Really bring that forte down. And we have that mezzo forte for just 3 bars, and then we get a crescendo. So make sure we bring that crescendo out. So I'll start pick up to 32 here. Even better. I'll take the 1, 2 before. So I'm forte right now, and I'll show the contrast we're looking for here. So we definitely want to bring out these dynamic markings as much as possible to show musicianship, artistry, and a general understanding of the piece and how it works. For fingerings, I've got some written in there for you, but like I said, it's all in first position. So, and it's all A and D string right here. So make sure we're using a 4 and we have a good hand shape. Keep that 4 big. Don't let the hand collapse into some sort of closed hand position, right? We don't want kind of flattish C sharps. Keep the hand open. And if we can really, the 8th notes drive us forward in this piece. So we need to bring those out and have a nice bounce to them. Boom, 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 and it has a lift to it, which moves the rhythm forward, moves the musical idea forward in the phrase. So that's going to be very helpful for getting some good musicianship in there. So that will be the trout right there in first position. Now, if you want to get adventurous, we can do a lot of this in second position, which is going to give us a lot more stopped notes, like a closed D natural instead of the open D naturals, which, you know, gives it a bit of a warmer tone. So the way we could start the piece here, instead of being in first position, our first finger on B natural, we can put our first finger on C natural, which gives us a 2 for the C sharp and a 4 for our D. No longer do we need to use the open D string. And just listen to the difference in sound quality. Using a lot more A string. There, 1, 2, 3. After 24, we can just run it down the A string if we want to. Keeps everything on the same string so we can keep the melody flowing. That's just an idea, right? It'll make you stand out. It also gives us a lot of D's, which we can give a little bit of vibrato to and bring out a bit more of the musicality in there, right? That's strictly an advanced option if you want to try something a little bit more difficult that's going to give you a bit more of a professional sound, all right? But for the most part, learn it in first position, get it in the ear, and then if you want to experiment with a lot of second position, third position for the E, D, C sharp, B run down, definitely give it a shot. Mapping the fingerboard with our hand and understanding it better and understanding the different options are great. All right, it'll just make you a better bass player. So make sure you're subdividing, make sure you bring out those dynamics, and most of all, make this sound like a big, full, deep bass sound. This is our solo moment, and we want it to be as bassy as we can make it. All right, good luck and enjoy practicing.